Hey there, good morning guys. My name is Slingshot Blur and welcome to Fallout Shelter Online. And right now we are giving some tips and tricks for you guys out there that are just starting out. So if you're already a veteran in this game, then most likely you know all of these. So yeah, let's start with positioning. So yeah, you see my units here. So we have a long range like Preston here, and then we have mid range like Madison, and we have close range fighters like Tom here. So how do you position your units? Because if you go in a duel, most most of what I see or some new players tend to put their squishy heroes in front. How do you solve that? So look at my units here. You see Dogmeat. Dogmeat is he's an attacker, but is also a tank. That means he doesn't have that much HP. He's a squishy. So the way I do it is I put Tom in front, and it's because Tom has a shield, and he's much better up front. So the way you do it is always imagine that the the right part here, that's where the the one that you want in front of that range should be. So in here, my long range Desdemona and Preston, I want Desdemona in front because she can tank more hits than Preston. So the way I place them is Preston is at the back. So this is the front part, this one. So if I want someone to protect Madison, then I would need to get a Sarah here, so that if someone targets the mid-range people, then Sarah, which is a lot tankier, should soak up all the damage rather than my healer. But right now I'm using two tanks, so yeah, I really love my Dogmeat, and that's what some other people say. But yeah, that is how you arrange your team. So second thing is, let's go with this here. You see this speaker here? That's the most useful button in the game. Why? Because you can basically do everything that you need to do right here. First of all, you can get your free rads. Make sure to get them on their scheduled time, because if you miss them, you would need to pay Nuke Colas. As far as events, you see this event button? The way Fallout Shelter releases events is sometimes they have these events where do an organizational quest like this one, the Institute quest. So if you go to the map to do it, just like what I'm doing right now, if I go to the Institute and do the quest here, like go down here and talk to this guy and get the quest here, I'm actually not gonna get the charge. So yeah, I was doing that for quite some time. So I was thinking, why am I not getting the numbers on the event? It's because I was going at the map. So that's one thing. Another thing that you will need to do here on the events is, this is a good way to buy your what do you call that, your supplies. So for example, the Institute, I want to buy some materials. There you go. First tip is buy everything. If you have the money, buy all of these, because most likely you're gonna need them when you have a new unit. So just buy all of them if you have the caps. If you don't, the best way of getting caps is through scanning. So on scanning, make sure to get the caps one. So if you do this daily, you can actually do 3 rounds of these. And as you can see at the end of this, I might be getting like around 160k caps just for that one place. Another tip, guilds. What would you benefit from a guild? So of course you would benefit from attacking bosses, which in turn will give you these rewards for your base. And if your guild is strong enough, let's just say like mine, which is number 5 right now, you will get all of these at the end of the raid. So make sure that if you're planning on switching guilds, you don't leave the event while it's still ongoing and you haven't received your reward yet. Why? Because you're not gonna get it. And yeah, you're gonna miss out on, like, just like me, if I leave right now, I'm gonna miss out on a legendary equipment, and that's quite rare. So, well, quite legendary, not rare, because it's rarer than rare. And another tip would be the event that is ongoing right now, which is the Adventure to the Glowing Sea. So let's just check my shop. I know I explored a lot, but let's just check my shop here. As you can see, I almost bought everything that is of importance on this event. I don't even play this event that much. Look at my energy, it's still 16, and I'm quite lazy at doing it. But if you're new and if you have at least 27k in your damage, or 30, then you should be able to see this is the first radiated infinite dungeon is what I call it. So if you see this, you can actually just keep doing this over and over until you run out of tickets. And the good thing about these maps is it gives a lot of gold and a lot of silver. Right now I can actually just go here and buy everything here. Silvers are nothing. It's just to buy these stuff. If you just started this event, you don't even have this much. I only got this from doing this multiple times. So right now what I'm farming is this one, the 5th stage. This one would actually give me 300, but if you actually finish the whole map, it will give you like 2,800. So for 4 tickets I'm getting 2,800 gold, and 2,800 gold is already more than enough to buy all of these, well, some of it, or a lot of those. As you can see, I don't even use my tools that much. So that's another tip that I can give you. And just oh yeah, and you see this on the bottom, medium, hard, master. So make sure that if you have the necessary power, make sure to do these just once though, because look at this on the master part. If you clear this one, you will actually get a legendary attachment. It didn't get anything useful, but it will help in the long run. As far as this one, hard, this is where you collect your SR posters, just like this one. I can actually just keep farming this for Piper if I want Piper. If I want Bobby, I can farm this one. And you can only do it 3 times a day. There's this new one that I haven't done yet. This is for Cross. So yeah, you can only do hard stages 3 times a day. Let's just give you a sample for Piper here. So if I you can even just sweep this. You don't even need to do the map. So there you go. I got 3 Piper posters, some materials, and upgrades. And that is this is actually a part of my daily routine. I just use 120 rads and sweep these for posters. And another thing would be, you see these. Where is that? Where are those? It's hiding from me. Oh, normal. Let's go to normal. Okay, look at these. You see the icons? Anything anything unusual would be these orange icons. These are called dungeons. Is what I would call them. So the way dungeons work is you would need to finish the progress by 100%. Well, I would recommend that you finish 100%. Why? Because if you do 100%, then you will unlock the lowest part, which is 2 hours. So the more time you put in, the more rewards you will get. You see, bone 20, 40, 60, and you will get more stuff. So right now I just finished doing this, and this doesn't cost anything. So if I claim this, I will get all of those stuff. See that? I got a pet. It's a black lab. It's a black lab, and I got all of these for free. I didn't even need to pay for them. So make sure to find these dungeons. You can actually start here if you're new and try to get, but right now I would need to do Covenant because I need these. And yeah, that is how you do a dungeon raid. And what are the other things that I can give you as a tip? Right now, oh yeah, one more thing. There's a random event inside your base. You will actually notice your music changing. So if you hear something like a mysterious detective sound, you would want to look for a guy that looks like the Silver Shroud. Let me get the Silver Shroud here for a moment. So yeah, he looks like the Silver Shroud, a bit more sketchy. He's called the Mystery Merchant, and if you click on him, he will actually give you Nuka-Colas. There's even an achievement if you click him like 50 times, I think. Where is that? Mysterious Merchant. Tap Mysterious Merchant 50 times. As you can see, it's quite hard to look for him because there's a time limit, and most of the time he hides in the middle of all these people, and I can't find him. So what I did was, this is just an experiment. What I did was I actually got all the elevators that I don't need, and I placed them here as a trap. Maybe he's gonna go in one of those. But yeah, that's another tip that I can give you that the game didn't bother to tell. So if you have any other things that you might want to share, you can put them on the comment section, things that I might have missed. And oh yeah, one more thing, the last one, let's go to events again. The game always do these things. It's called Wasteland Gathering, and the more spins that you do, the more rewards you get. So what if you have the money, or if you're I say this, a free-to-play player like me who doesn't spend a dime on this game? Well, I did, like, I think I spent like $2, but yeah, if you want to get this is like 100 Sarah posters. That's a star upgrade already for her. You might want to conserve your spins because these events last for a week only. And as a free player, I don't think you're gonna get 50 spins in a week. So you might want to conserve them for 50, and then once an event like this pops up, that's when you use all your money. That way, you can get 100 free posters. So yeah, those are the things that I just noticed. And please, again, I'm saying goodbye now. Please leave a like if you learned something, and please do subscribe, hit that bell notification, and leave a comment if you have more tips to share to the community. And again, thanks for watching. I'll see you all on the next video. Peace.